poems of mine that are all about music. So they're all ones I wrote about singing in the live zone and stuff like that. And there's a couple of little poems of mine that are all about music. So they're all ones I wrote about singing in the live zone and stuff like that. And this one is called The Rhythm Temps. Upbeat and out of comfort zone is where the magic lies. Head starts bopping of its own accord. Before you know, so have your soul. The rhythm tempts as you join in, with a boogie, a voice, or a tapping foot, a bop of the head, a spring in the step. The which matters not, the song must go on. And when it parts, it leaves a gift, a smile, a lighter step, a tune in your ear. So there we go. That one was called The Rhythm Temps. And this is probably my favourite little one. And this one's all about what I call a zone. So anyone that sings, plays music, makes art, does anything creative, has a hobby they get absorbed in, it's the zone. Time stops and you have fun and, you're very much in the moment. And that's what I mean when I say the zone. So this little one's about that. And this is, the zone is wonderful, but comes with a cost. Spend too much time there and your balance will be lost. A timeless zone isn't really. Something has to pay. And when you re-emerge, you've lost a chunk of day. So we have a rule, keep the stream short, try to stick to the 2 hours. And that makes a difference, I find, because after that point, you start to pay a little bit more with energy. Woke up this morning and suddenly realized we are all in this together. I started smiling, 'cause you were smiling, and we're all in this together. I'm made of atoms, you're made of atoms, and we're all in this together. And long division just doesn't matter, 'cause we're all in this together. Yeah. I saw you walking in the city, we are all in this together. The city's changing, 'cause we're all changing, we are all in this together. Every 12 seconds, someone remembers that we're all in this together. In the kitchen of your rent-controlled apartment, we are all in this together. Come on, baby, I don't mean to rush you. I only wanted to reach out and touch you. I've got to start to open my heart. I know you think about jumping ship before it sinks, but we are all in this together. Ask a scientist, it's quantum physics, we are all in this together. And on the subway, we feel like strangers, but we're all in this together. Yeah, I love you and you love her and she loves him, but we are all in this together. You know, baby, there's never been protection and all a history of human connection. Come on, darling, it's alright to show me you don't ever need to be lonely. once you start to open your heart, yeah. So you're crying, I started crying, 'cause we're all in this together. And then religion, it's a big decision, but we're all in this together. Yeah, we're all in this together. We are 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 all in this together. Yeah, yeah. Hence why I am again singing the toilet paper song. So here we go. This is the toilet paper apocalypse song. We just need that toilet paper. Bum, 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 bum. We just need that fluffy roll. Bum, 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 bum. The supermarket's limit purchase. Bum, 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 bum. As mass hysteria takes hold. Hey, humans, hands are full of rolls. Bum, bum, bum. All in all, there's enough bog roll for all. Bum, bum, bum. We don't need to fight each other. Bum, 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 bum. Just to buy more like we're told. Bum, 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 bum. We can share in the bounty. Bum, 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 bum. There's more than enough for all. Hey, hoarders, just wanna wipe my ass. Bum, bum, bum. All in all, there's enough bog roll for all. Bum, bum, bum. So there we go. That is the toilet paper apocalypse song version 3. Which, believe it or not, is still my most requested song. If I were a swan, I'd be gone. If I were a train, I'd be late. If I were a good man, I'd talk with you more often than I do. If I were to sleep, I could dream. If I were afraid, I could hide. If I go insane, please don't put your wires in my brain. If I'd be cool if I were a book. I would bend for you. If I were a good man, I'd understand the spaces between friends. If I were a swan, I'd be gone. If I were a train, I'd be late. If I were a good man, I'd talk with you more often than I do. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Oh, perfect timing. You rock. Oh my God, you know what's really funny? I thought that was Pug backstage for a second because I saw his icon and it was a video I just put back there. So on that note, I've been really stupid and I've neglected to put the link in or send it to Pug as well. There we go, Twilight Zone moment. I'm so used to looking down and seeing that icon there. And I'm like, Pug's backstage. Hello, George. How are you? Welcome. Okay, so let me quickly say hello to everyone because we've had a lot of people come and join us today already. Thank you for joining me. I was meant to be in a lecture this morning and it was my last one of the trimester and it got cancelled. So I now have a month's holiday ahead of me, which is good. So I'll be around a lot more. So hello, Pug. Really, really good to see you. Hello, Sarah. My flock is everywhere. Always a delight to see you. Hello, Tom. Really, really good to see you. Aloha. Hello, Epiphonium. Sippy. How are you, love? I hope you're having a good day. Epiphonium and I you would have seen our first collaboration just before of If. So we've got a few things going together and our band name is Strange Soup. So you'll see quite a bit of what we've got going in the coming forward in the future as well. So there's a few things on the go there as well, which is really cool and exciting. Hello, Michael. Really, really nice to see you. So if a lot of you haven't met Michael before, he's a member of the Metalhead Hippies community. I did notice before as well you'd done a collaboration with Vivian as well, which was fantastic as well. So what I often do is when I've got other people up here with me on the panel, in between rounds, I share a video. So I'll share the collaboration you did with Vivian, which I've already got in the playlist of Puff the Magic Dragon you did before as well. So, and it's a nice way to introduce you to everyone as well. They get a chance to see what you do as well and vice versa. So, and I like to do that with anyone that comes across as well. I'll try to make sure I get one of your videos in there as well. So, and it's good for everyone too, because a lot of people from here have been going across to the community there and vice versa. So it's a nice kind of introduction to everyone. So we've also got Painting with Squirrels. Really, really good to see you. I hope everything is good today for you. Delight to see you here. And I will make sure, I get to know everyone's music taste too. So when certain people come in, my mind goes, okay, that song and that song and that song. So that's quite often how the streams go. Really good to see you, Dwight. I hope you've had a really, really good day as well. So I've already got one of yours lined up in my playlist. If a lot of you don't know Dwight, he's another member of the Metalhead community. Very much, I call it full throttle. He calls it, what does he call it? A one-hit ninja, I think he calls you, or something like that. And Dwight's very much the cactus man. So if you ever see cactuses in the chat, you know they're for Dwight. So a lot of you will have met him here before. You will have, seen his music too. So hello, Dwight. Okay, who else do we have here? Hello, Nevaeh. Really, really good to see you. I know you've been busy cleaning many fish tanks in the last few days. So I hope you're on that let it sit back and enjoy them for a little while phase, which, there's always a bit of maintenance, but not the hardcore phase any much. Sapine, really good to see you. It's been a delight. I really enjoyed seeing you and singing with you the other day. Sapine's in the Philippines, and she got literally flooded out in a typhoon there probably about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and has had to relocate and all that sort of stuff, and no internet and all this sort of delightful stuff going on there. So she's been on a little bit of a hiatus and is back now, which is really good. Welcome, Jen. Really good to see you. I hope you're having a good day, and I know what song you want to hear. That's already gone on the list. Okay, let me just make sure I haven't missed anyone else, and then I will get going. Roadie's Jam Cave. We've also got Mike. Is Roadie's Jam Cave. Really good to see you. I know you had one of your you put a couple of videos up recently as well, so I'll share a little bit of yours with everyone too. So Mike's lovely. You will have met him here before and over in the metalhead hippie community as well too. I'll give me a second. There's some people that have just come in that aren't modded as well, so I'll make sure I mod you shortly as well. So I do apologize if anyone has come in and I haven't given you the little magic jacket. Hello, Rich. Really good to see you. I know you want to hear Wish You Were Here. That's on the list as well. I'm in music happy places today, and these are all my music happy places too, so it's a win-win. Hello, Roke. Really good to see you. So Roke is over in South America. I did share on the community tab one of Roke's videos earlier, which was fantastic, and I'll share that again during the stream in between rounds and stuff like that. So really good to see you and have you here as well. And I discovered the squirrel's nickname is a Canadian thing, and I discovered this through watching Letterkenny, the TV show, and they have a character called Squirrely Dan. And I learned all of this stuff, and I dated a Canadian for a while, so I got schooled on some of the Canadian phrases. Animal 2CT, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. I have seen you in other chats around as well, so welcome. Really good to have you here. Welcome. And we just had a couple of other people come in as well. Mine, I hope you're really good. Yourself and Jamie, I hope you are really good. And Jamie, I hope you're really good as well. Kathy, I hope you're really good too. Lovely to see you here. I think that has caught me up with everyone. Mighty Whitey, really good to see you as well. Thank you to everyone that came across to the Metalhead Hippie Whale show yesterday to support me as well. I really appreciate it. It meant a huge amount to me, and I do thank you all for that as well. Hello, Bonnie. Really good to see you as well. Welcome. I do apologize if anyone hasn't I haven't modded anyone up yet. I will do that as soon as I've got someone else on panel. I try to mod people as they come in. So on that note, I'm going to start us off with a couple of songs. What today's all about is what I call a musical happy places. So what that means is, what we call the break state songs. When you finish singing them, you're smiling. You're in a better state when they finish. We all have them. So what I encourage is that you all drop in the chat what these songs are or artists or things like that. This is the 6th one of these streams I've done, and I haven't got through my list yet. And I've been building up a list of everyone else's along the way. So what I'm going to do is when I get to the end of mine, I'm going to come back and do a stream where myself and Pug and anyone else that's here, we just sing all of these songs for you as well. So it's a really good way to, we all kind of know that sort of stuff too. So on that note, I'm going to start off with a couple of silly little songs because, that's sometimes how I like to do it. So this is a song by Taco. It was originally a Duke Ellington song done by Ella Fitzgerald that was redone in the 80s. And this song is called Putting on the Ritz. And there's something about singing the word super duper that's incredibly fun, which is why it's on my music happy places list. And here we go. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the ritz. Different types of wear all day coat pants with stripes and cutaway coats for perfect fit. Putting on the Ritz, dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with umbrellas, coats in their six. Ha! Putting on the Ritz. Have you seen the well-to-do up and down Park Avenue on that famous thoroughfare with their noses in the air, high hats and narrow collars, white spats and lots of dollars, spending every dime for a wonderful time. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz, dressed up like $1 million trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper. Super duper. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz, putting on the Ritz. So there we go. That's just a little bit of silliness to get us started off. And I do like, yeah, putting on the Ritz indeed. So what I'm going to do quickly is a few of the songs that I know people here are going to very much want to hear and that are very much on my Music Happy place list too. So it's a win-win. So I'm going to start off with a tiny bit of Folsom Prison Blues and go on from there. So if anyone does have any requests, let me know. I'm not sure if anyone wants to come and join me. Let me just, that's okay. Take your time. Enjoy the drive, Park. So let me quickly put my glasses on so I can actually see the chat. That's the problem. If I don't have my glasses on, I can't read the text, which is the downside of aging, hey. Cheese Whiz for all, nice. I'm a big fan of Cheese Whiz. Thank you very much, everyone. If you do have any, as I said, if you do have any requests or anything like that, let me know. If not, I'm just going to keep singing. So my plan today is to, like, I was meant to be in a lecture at the moment, and because it got cancelled, I'm like, you know what, I'll come and sing for a little while. So I'll probably do maybe an hour and a half roughly now, and then I'll come back later on and do a long stream as well. So it's kind of just have a bit of fun, have a bit of a catch up, see where we go from there. If anyone has any ideas or cravings for themes or anything like that, let me know later on. I did an upbeat one last, which is always a lot of fun. I really want to do a show tune, a musical one coming up in the not too distant future too. So on that note, I will start just with a little bit of Folsom Prison Blues, and then I will start working through some of your favorite songs. Oh, my pleasure. Enjoy, Squirrels. It's all about enjoying it how we can. And I really like when people get to like go to bed, tuck back, listen to the music and fall asleep. I was an insomniac for a very, very long time. So there's a part of me kind of likes doing it this way. Where people can come and drop in. They can put it on in the background. I often listen to this sort of stuff in the background while I'm doing domestics, washing the dishes and stuff like that. And it's a nice way to do it. So, depending on where we're at, what time zone we're in, where our life's at, sometimes we get to hang in the chat, sometimes not. And that's a good thing too. So here we go. On that note, this is a little Folsom Prison Blues. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. And I just fucked up the lyrics. Yay. Okay, so let's start that again because I think it's one of those days today. And I did that yesterday I changed the lyrics because I did it in a mashup and I autopiloted to my mashup lyrics. So let's take two on that. I hear the train a comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I know I'd move out over a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I am not Johnny Cash. So there we go. There's a little Folsom Prison Blues for all of us. And it is my absolute favourite warm-up song in the world. So I hope you all like that. There you go. If that's one of your favorites, because I used to sing that one every single stream and I stopped doing it for a little while. So I will remember that you really like that one. Yeah. And I understand exactly what you mean. Look, it's yes. And all of us know exactly what you're talking about. Thank you so much, everyone. I will make sure when I've got someone up here, I'm doing a share, I will come and thank everyone and make sure I've said hello to everyone properly. What I will very, very quickly do, though, before I jump into my next song, is I will just really quickly make sure I've got everyone modded up. So I know there was a couple of people here that didn't have their little magic jackets. We call them spanners here in Australia. I know a lot of you call them wrenches. So for us, they're always spanners. So here we go. Was there anyone else I missed? I do apologize if I've missed anyone. There was someone else. Wait a sec. Where are we? I know I've missed someone. Okay, so if I've missed someone else, drop a comment in the chat. And that way I can make sure I mod you up quickly. So what I'll do is I'm going to sing one more song and then I'll do another share. Oh, there you go. So what I'm actually going to do next, it's interesting you say that, is one of my originals. And the original is called Lockdown Blues, which kind of fits the prison theme as well. And it's one of we were in the longest lockdown in the world in Melbourne, Australia, where I am. Bomba Clat! Oh my God. I'm so glad to see you, and you are all in for a treat. Okay, so there's a few things I'm going to share, and you'll understand what I mean when I get to it. I still, to this day, so this is one of my friends, Bomba Clat. I still do believe to this day that your video and the one I will show everyone, and I've seen it so many times, and it still makes me laugh, and I love it. He's one of the best things I've ever seen on YouTube. It seriously is. And I'm in it. Like, there's this snip of me mispronouncing his name in it, which makes me like it even more. But pure gold. Yeah, I agree. And I call them the Junkie Army, by the way, is my name for it. but that's on a different note. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of my little original songs that are all about being in the longest lockdown in the world and getting stuck in our house for a long time, being in prison. That's one of the reasons Folsom Prison Blues became a real anthem for me during lockdown. It was one of the songs I'd always think of because, for the best part of 2 years, I couldn't go more than 5 kilometers from my house. I couldn't travel, plan, do so much. And I know we've all had variations of that depending on wherever we are. So this is one of the songs that came out of that. It's got a tune from a Monkees song with it as well. So here we go. Oh, I can't cope with all of this. It's just fucking bullshit. I have not yet come right for too long, locked indoors, and my sleep patterns have gone. All of us have gone a little strange. Oh, these lockdown blues, when will you end? You've had enough time, and I need to mend. Okay, so that's one of my little lockdown songs. There's a few of them. So this one's to a Beatles tune, and this one's the Lacing Myself song. And I've got so much I wrote about this because, hey, what are you going to do? We're all locked in our house. So I wrote stuff about being locked in your house. So here we go. This is the Beatles tune one. Lacing myself back together, one line at a time. Stop, right angle, and repeat. Fill and watch the patterns intertwine. Lacing up, winding down, let the lines flow, calming me right down. So there we go. That's one of the little lockdown ones. And then there's the other one is all about bouncing from room to room because you can't remember where your coffee cup is or whatever it is you are looking for. And I'm sure all of us have done this 1,001 times. So give me a second while I quickly find the lyrics. So you know what? I can remember this one from memory. So this song is to the first song ever sung by a computer. It's an old traditional song called Daisy Bell, which a lot of us will know as Daisy, Daisy, give me the answer do. I'm half crazy over the love of you. It may not be a something wedding, but da-dun-da-dun-da-da-da. Stay right back, and a bicycle built for two. That song. So it's based to the tune of that one, and this one's called Ping Pong, and it's all about bouncing from room to room, forgetting where you've left your coffee or why you went in there, and all that sort of stuff. So here we go. Ping pong, off the walls you bounce. So tired, overwhelmed, you don't know what to do. Now why did you even come in here? You're off on another tangent. Just pogo stick from room to room, wondering where you left your clue. So there you go. There's a few little silly lockdown songs for all of us. Or for all of us that have not quite come out the other side of the what's happened in the last 2 years song. And by far my favourite of all of my silly little lockdown songs is based on a Madness tune. And this one is the Loopy song. So, am I in a loop or am I loopy? Creativity overflow or just crazy? I know it's the time, I can see the signs, can't create enough, going loopy, loopy, or just a little crazy. So there we go. that is a few little original silly songs, which is what it's all about for me. I love my silly, silly songs. So on that note, moving on to a few of the things that I know everyone's going to want to hear. Rich, if you are here, this one is for you. So this is probably one of the first songs that I learnt off by heart. And I've done, well, often when I sing a cappella, when I'm doing my performance art and sort of stage show side of things, I paint while I'm singing. So I will do a painting or a drawing based on the song I'm singing. Sometimes I translate the notes to color and do it that way as well. So there's a few different ways I do that. And one of the first songs I did this to, and I've done this a lot too, is Wish You Were Here, which is one of my favorite songs, and to me the epitome of the digital campfire. So here we go. This one is for you. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail? Smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts? Hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, call comfort for change. Did you exchange a walk-on part in the wall for a lead role in a cage? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground, and how we found the same old fears. Wish you were here. So there we go. That's Wish You Were Here for everyone, which is one of my favorite songs to sing. Sarah, I know there's a song that you're going to want to sing, but it's going to take, I haven't lined up any of the backing tracks as well. So I will come back to that. And bear with me for a second, everyone, because I will line up the next share, which gives me a chance to catch my breath for a second. So the next one I had here was one of Dwight's videos. So bear with me for 2 seconds. Just get the right one in the playlist. There we go. I went right past it, of course, because that is the way of the Twilight Zone. So if anyone knows what I mean, it means everything you're a billion times capable of doing when you're live gets 1,000 times harder. You know, you'll go past it 5 times without seeing it, and that sort of stuff is what we all do. So thank you very much. I'm glad you like that. Wish You Were Here is definitely a favourite for me. And I must admit, now that I'm singing, I don't think my voice is 100% got over singing For Whom the Bell Tolls last night at full capacity, which I love doing with an absolute passion. So on that note, this is a share for everyone. I will put a link in the chat to everyone as well. So this is Dwight that is with us at the moment. So Dwight Bailey, I call him Full Throttle. Everyone else calls him the one-hit ninja or the one-hit assassin, also known as the Cactus Man. This song is called Slay the Giant. So here we go. And I will put a link in the chat to everyone as well. Sorry, bear with me a second. I'm going to restart that and mute myself, or you will have reverb. So here we go. This is a copy in the link. A link in the chat for everyone. And here we go. This is Hey, there you go. See what I mean? Full throttle. And yes, you're right. I kept getting the term right. I'm like, one hit ninja, one hit assassin, and that's actually it. One shot, one kill, a hit man. The Cactus Man. Absolutely. Dwight, you're freaking amazing. Love that. Love that. Love that. So I've got a few more videos lined up for I've got one of yours lined up, Roku. I've got one of yours lined up, Rhodey. Bomber, I've got that hilarious one of yours that I love so much lined up as well. I have a few other ones there as well. So I've also, Michael, got the collaboration you did with Vivian too. So we will get to see that shortly as well, which was really cool. So thank you. I hope you really like that. That was really cool. I love what you do, Dwight. I really do. I love that, just do it. And look, there's a part of me, I love recording myself live. All of my recordings are one take. I like that, you know, aspect of it. And I am going to listen to that backwards because I reckon that it sounds hilarious. And YouTube lets you do that. It lets you adjust speeds a bit, play things backwards, stuff like that as well, which is sometimes a bit of fun. I very much like doing that myself at times. So my pleasure. You rock. You absolutely rock. Exactly. And I knew you'd appreciate that, Bomber. So I knew you'd definitely appreciate that. So someone mentioned magpies before. I'm in Australia. I have a song that I sing to magpies every time I see them. Magpies are my friend. This is my magpie song, and it goes like this. It's the good day, mates, my little friends. It's nice to see you again. I hope you're having a nice day. And then I riff away for a while and sing to them. I do this every time I see the magpies, whether it's locally when I travel. They like it. Magpies will remember every person that ever goes through their territory, and they will swoop on you in mating season if you are not their friend. Like, we all put eyes on our helmets and spikes on our bikes because they will literally swoop people. It's a thing. People think we joke about it, but it's not. It's a thing. So yeah, the collab that Vivian did with you. So I'm going to play that. So what I like to do, if I've got other people up with me in between rounds, I like to share a video. If not, if it's just me, I'll do a few songs and then I'll share something. Gives me a chance to catch up with the chat too, and have a sip of my coffee and stuff like that too. So on that note, just put the StreamYard link in again if anyone does want to come and join me. It's always an open panel. Oh, the wrong link. Sorry, I thought you meant Dwight's link, and I put Dwight's link in again, not the bloody StreamYard's link. So there you go. It's there for you, Pug. I'm an idiot. I have these moments sometimes. Okay, so that means Pug's on his way up, and he'll join me shortly. So I might just sing us another quick song. This is my favorite song to throw my voice around in. It's a Shirley Bassey song. It was then redone in the 90s by a group from Brisbane, Australia called Propeller Heads, which was a huge hit, and it was one of those early kind of drum and bass songs. And she did the song with them, and a lot of people rediscovered her through it. So this is History Repeating by Shirley Bassey. Here we go. The word is about, there's something evolving. Whatever may come, the world keeps evolving. They say the next big thing is here, that the revolution's near. But to me it seems quite clear that it's all just a little bit of history repeating. The newspapers shout, a new style is growing, but it don't care if it's coming or going. There is fashion, there is fad, some is good, some is bad, and the joke is rather sad that it's all just a little bit of history repeating. And I've seen it before. Yes, I've seen it before. Just little bits of history repeating. Some people won't dance if they don't know who's singing. But why ask your head? It's your hips that are swinging. Life is ours to enjoy. Woman, man, girl, and boy. Feel the pain, feel the joy, and sidestep the little bits of history repeating. And I've seen it before, and I'll see it again. Yes, I've seen it before. Just little bits of history repeating. So there we go. That's a little bit of Dame Shirley Bassey. History repeating. There we go. And here's Pug. Welcome. Let me know, anyone, if my audio came out too loud, particularly my big notes. Hopefully that was non-boomy.
That was really good, Violet.
Oh, Pug, I don't hear you. I don't think for the second. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, no, I do. I do.
Powerful and
the right way. How are you?
and you're totally on fire. That was freaking awesome.
Thanks, love. I appreciate that. That's oh, I like goulash a lot. There was a song about goulash too. I'm trying to remember it. Man, I had a few Hungarian friends too. I'm thinking Weird Al for some reason. I think he might have done a goulash song. I do a lot of Weird Al, by the way. So, on that note, how are you, Pug? How's your day been? Have you thank you. Have you had a good day?
So far, so good. Just had a bite to eat. I have 3 people on their way to my house to buy things. So if I'm in the middle of the song and I just leave, then I'll come back.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, in which case, because just quickly, time-wise, Pug, we've just gone 52 minutes. So I was kind of thinking an hour and a half, which probably, if you've got people coming around, and which, knowing that you'll disappear at some moment, does that kind of work for you? And then we can maybe do another one later on as well.
Yeah. We can do that. I mean, 30. I did come late though, but I mean, but like if I have to leave, I'll only have to like leave my chair for like 2 minutes.
Oh, cool, easy. Oh, in which case, well, let's just keep going to the hour and a half mark, and we'll reassess how we're feeling when we get there then. And I'll do some Weird Al on my next round for you, because I was going to do some Weird Al on Monty Python and I couldn't decide which to do. So,
I love when you do Weird Al.
Well, Weird Al it will be. So in which case, tell me quickly what everyone's favourite Weird Al songs are, because I've got quite a few on my list I do. I've seen him live a couple of times and I've shared a breath with Weird Al. What I mean by that is during one of the concerts he came out and serenaded me. He put his microphone in my mouth like this and sung at me. We shared a breath. And when he stopped doing that, I squealed like a little girl, and I have never made that sound before in my life. I was partly delighted and partly horrified with myself. And so I have a real Weird Al thing. I bought Weird Al on cassette back in the 80s. So I'm a big Weird Al fan. So on that note, sorry, Pug, I interrupted you. Would you like to maybe do a couple to start with, or how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever.
Perfect. Okay, well, because it gives me a chance to catch my breath too, if you know what I mean. So what I'll do is I'll give you the big screen and do a couple that'd be Ace. Thank you.
All right, let's start with a little warm-up song. And if no one's ringing my doorbell, I'll just do 2 back to back. We'll see what happens. Weird Al. I like that Weird Al. That one rap. The one where you did about, it was a rap song or something. If you wanna make a move, then you better come in. It's just the ability of prison, man, we're so thin. Living and dying and the stories are true. Secret to a good life, knowing when you're through. Black coat, white shoes, black hair, Cadillac, yeah. The boy's a time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, black hair, Cadillac, yeah. The boy's a time bomb. Well, he's back in the hole where they got him living like a rat, but he's smarter than that. 9 lives like a cat. They take him to the youth authority home. First thing you learn, you gotta make it in this world alone. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boy's a time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boy's a time bomb. Now he's gotten out, he's gotten free. He's gotta go get a car. He's 21 years old, he's running numbers from the bar. His pages beeping, he's getting deep in. Whenever he can move on, you know the kids are creeping in. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boy's a time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boy's a time bomb. Yeah, the boy's a time bomb. From the razor that's been tattooed below his eye. His mother cried, she knows he's strong enough to die. He's rolling in the Cadillac, his midnight sunroof is down. 3 shots ring out, the hero's dead, the new king is crowned. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boy's a time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boy's a time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boy's a time bomb. Black coat, white shoes, black hat, Cadillac, yeah. The boy's a time bomb. Oh, time bomb. Thanks, bud. Gotta spend some more rancid. Alright, gonna jump straight to the next one before my doorbell rings. We'll do Sublime Santeria. And what's up, Roke? I didn't have a chance to say hi earlier. Roke and MCAT, great to see you. Thanks for all the emojis. I'll catch up with the chat after this. I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. Well, I had $1 million, but I spent it all. If I can find that Hannah and that Sancho that she's found, well, I pop a cap in Sancho and I'd slap her down. What I really wanna know, my baby, what I really wanna say, I can define. Well, it's love that I need. Whoa, whoa, my soul will have to wait till I get back. Find a Hannah of my own. Daddy's gone along, one and all. I feel the break, feel the break, feel the break, and I gotta live it out. Whoa, yeah. Well, I swear that what I really wanna know, my baby, what I really wanna say, I can define. God, love, make it go. Whoa, 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 whoa. place I'm going. Tell Sanchito that if he knows what is good for him, he best go running hide. Daddy's got a new 45, and I won't think twice to stick that barrel straight down Sancho's throat. Believe me when I say that I've got something for his punk ass. What I really wanna know, my baby, what I really wanna say is there's just one way there, and I'll make my soul left to wait.
Hell yeah. What a way to start, Pug. That was brilliant. Thank you for the ranted. That made me very happy. As did the Sublime. And you made a lot of people really happy too. So there's a lot of love for you in
appreciate
the
that.
Yeah.
And
Just
if
on that
there's-
note, this is my streaming mug size. I take this one camping because it's stainless steel and I can use it as a bowl.
I
So
love
this
it.
is
I
my
love it.
hardcore camping one that I now use when I'm live streaming because I can get like 2-3 coffees in it and I don't have to get up and make them all the time. That's why.
Or do you have a big 5-gallon bucket for 40 coffees?
Oh, I could. Look, I've normally, you know what the worst thing is? I've got all those stainless steel flasks that keep coffee, hot for 24 hours. And I always travel with them with pre-made coffee in them. My van is pretty much a glorified cafe. So I can make coffee at any moment in my van. So no matter where I get stuck, I can pull over and make an espresso. That's the passion in me for my coffee, I guess, in some ways. So, yeah, that was
All
so
right,
good,
cool.
Pug. So,
Yeah, I really
so
appreciate
good.
it. Yeah, I don't do many upbeat songs, so I'm glad you're having this theme. But I'm gonna mute it and be in the chat since time's limited, and then I'll pick out a couple of songs.
Sounds
If
great.
my-
I'm going to do a really quick one, and then I'm going to do a share. So I've got a share lined up. Just on that note there, and I do thank you very much for this comment, and I'll tell you why. So if any of you are out there, you're probably all very aware of the metalhead hippie community. I've been talking about it for a long time. A lot of the people here have joined us from there, and a lot of people from here have gone over there as well. So yesterday I did the Whale show, which is the We Are Live entertainment show, and I went through a really thorough sound check. And what it's enabled me to do is to actually sing the way I want to do, because my voice is big, and I have to be very careful of not, when I sing a big note, not, the vibrato blowing out. So it's really let me know where I can sing, what volumes to be at for everything, for my different styles, which has really helped. So it's I'm really appreciative for that, and I have to give the thanks to that to Jeff from Metalhead Hippie, also to Ian and Francis from the Padded Pedal Room, who do all of the sound checking and a lot of the backstage stuff. So I definitely have to I know, and it's a pity. That's the only downside of emojis, isn't it? That you don't actually hear them. But we do call them clapping. It's like the clapping in the modern chat world. So they, coffee, soup. Oh, definitely. And I think maybe my last song about where did I leave my mug probably explains why I have a bigger mug now too. Milk is your drink of choice. Nice. I drink coffee and water pretty much are my drinks, but I limit the coffee. I have oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. It's what it's all about. It's always meant to be a nice chilled cruisy hang, and it goes a different place depending on who's here. We go off in different directions depending on what's happening. So on that note, I think I have quickly caught up with everyone. I do apologize. You're hearing me laugh. Yeah, I do apologize if I've missed saying hello to anyone or anything like that. And I can hear my cat in the background. He plays the front door like a drum. So he'll go bang, 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 bang. And if it doesn't work, he'll come and do it from the outside of the window. So I've got about 4 minutes before he has a tanty. So on that note, we were going to do a little bit of Weird Al. I'll do a couple because there's a few of us here that really like Weird Al. So I will start off with this one. So this is the theme song from Rocky 13, aka The Rye or the Kaiser. It is based on the Eye of the Tiger song. So here we go. And I will next time probably either do Amish Paradise or White and Nerdy. So let me know which of the two you prefer. And I'll do one of the two of them. Okay. Fat and weak, what a disgrace. Guess the champ got too lazy. Ain't gonna fly, now he's just taking up space. Sold his gloves, threw his eggs down the drain. But he's no bum, he works down the street. He bought the neighborhood deli. Back on his feet, now he's just chopping up meat. Come inside, maybe you'll hear him say, it's the Rye or the Kaiser, they're our special tonight. If you want, you can have an appetizer. Stay away from the tuner, it smells funny tonight. And they'd really go well with the Rye or the Kaiser. Never eats while on the job. He heard it's good to stay hungry. But he makes a pretty mean shish kebab. Have a taste, they were made fresh today. It's the Rye or the Kaiser or the wheat or the white. Maybe I can suggest an appetizer. Stay away from the tuner, it smells funny tonight. But you just can't go wrong with the Rye or the Kaiser. So today his deli comes first. Still he dreams of his past days of glory. Goes at the back and beats up on the liverwurst. All the while you can still hear him say, it's the Rye or the Kaiser, it's the thrill of one bite. Let me please be your catering advisor. If you want substitutions, I won't put up a fight. You can have your roast beef on the Rye or the Kaiser. So there we go. There's a little Weird Al. I hope you all liked that. And I am definitely a fan of my Weird Al. So without any further ado, and I'll come and catch up with the chat and everything like that. I love Boomer. Him and I have this in a baritone that lets me do this. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Mr. Boomman, I really like that track that you were playing. It's really boom, 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 so I'm discovering my new, nothing at all like Boomer, but I can do some of the, like he's so got the boomerized voice. I love Boomer's voice. I have a real weakness for a baritone. There's something about the really deep range too. And it's the same if anyone's played any of the baritone instruments, you will know that you feel them through your entire body, like entire body. So that's one of the things. And my voice has that very lower resonance to it. So when I'm singing with my from the diaphragm. I feel that buzz through my entire body, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'll put the link to this in the chat. This is a collaboration between Michael Lampesi, who's with us here at the moment. No, yeah, Lampesi. I did pronounce it the right way. Good. I wanted to make sure. And Vivian Smiling, who you will all know Vivian very well. I'll put a link to this in the chat too. So here we go. This is Puff the Magic Dragon.
So excited. My first collaboration with Michael. Michael, I'm ready.
That E minor makes a lot more sense.
All
One on
right.
the top.
Puff the magic dragon, lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff, and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sails. Jackie kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whenever they came. Pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff rolled out his name. Oh,
Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
a dragon lives forever,
Forever,
not so little boy.
little boys,
Painted wings and giant rings make way for other toys.
other toys.
One great night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more.
No more.
And Puff that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent like sorrow,
Sorrow,
green scales fell like rain.
like rain.
Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane.
Cherry lane.
Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave.
He brave.
So Puff that mighty dragon sadly slipped into his cave. Oh,
Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea, and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, thank you.
That was the best version ever in my whole life. I'm 7 years old, laying in bed, listening to it. You're welcome. My dad, that's one of the first songs my dad ever played on a guitar to me. He used to try to pick that out.
Sweet memories.
I think that one takes a lot of people way back.
Hmm.
That was the best version.
Woohoo! Freaking amazing.
There we go. That was magic. And just really quickly, hello, Shangy Love. Now, everyone, I know I can't see Jamie. It's really unfortunate. I have not been able to see Jamie in the chat for a long time. We go through this every time. It's been like this for a long time. We have no idea why. So I know Jamie's here. Unfortunately, I can't find him to mod him. And he knows this too, and we all know this. So it's one of those YouTube quirks. We've got no bloody idea, and he's not in any of my block lists in all of the 3 places. So we do know that. But, yeah, so if anyone's wondering why you can't, like, Jamie's the only one in the chat without a jacket on, that is why, unfortunately. And it's been like this probably for a couple of years. We haven't been able to see him. So
I don't see him
we
in
don't know why.
StreamYard, but I see him in the YouTube end.
Yeah, see, I can't see him in StreamYard either. He's not blocked in StreamYard. He's not blocked in YouTube. He's not blocked in Google. There's like, yeah.
Wow.
And I've even tried to copy his channel name from my other account and put it in my mod list, and it won't let me do it. It's like there's this, it's weird. And we've looked at it, I know, and we've looked at it many, many times. So I know. It's one of those things, and everyone has these things. Sometimes the worst thing is we sometimes have rogue mods that hide people, and things get a bit quirky, and sometimes stuff gets done behind the scenes, and we can't always fix it. So when that happens, we unmod everyone and we start again. So sometimes if you've been here and you've been a mod before and you come back and you're not a mod again, it's because we've had a rogue mod and I've had to demod everyone and start again. So that's just a bit of the why for everyone. So on that note, Pug Love, you're back. Have you had your little knock on the door, or are you still?
Yeah,
waiting
I might. Can I do like half the song and then?
Yeah, I figured you would.
I'm not
so
gonna do
that's what I
double.
was
I'll just do half the song
suggesting.
because I text someone's like 5 minutes away, so that might be
Perfect. Okay.
enough time. So I'll just do one. I'll just do one real quick. I was kind of messing around with the key on this one. Like I could do it in the normal key, but I just want to try something different and see what it sounds like. So this is just an experiment.
Sally, take my hand.
wasteland. Put out the fire, don't look past my shoulder. The exodus is here. The happy ones are near. Let's get together before we get much older. Teenage wasteland. It's only teenage wasteland. Teenage wasteland. Oh yeah, it's only teenage wasteland. They're all wasted. Alright, I gotta stop. There's someone outside. Hope you guys liked it. I'll catch up with the chat when I'm
You're a
back. I'm
legend.
gonna mute.
Go do what you need
Thanks.
to do. Fly. Okay, there we go. So that was bloody brilliant, Pug. Now I'm gonna do the next quick share because I know everyone is gonna love this, like hardcore love this. So this is, as I said earlier, I think one of the best videos that's on YouTube. So this is Bomber's video, who is with us. I'll just quickly put his link in the chat. You will see some faces you recognize in this as well. So this is one of my favorite videos. It's got some kick-ass Peter Tosh in it as well. So I'm going to mute quickly. Enjoy this. I've seen it so many times, and I'm going to laugh my ass off the whole time. So here we go. Okay, you can probably now see why, even though I've seen that 100 times, I still find it hilarious. And I think that is one of the best things ever. I so love the fact you did that. And I love the fact that I'm in there too. That's part of it. You would have seen Wobbly Boost as well, that some of you may or may not know was in there as well. I just love that. And I love the Peter Tosh is stellar too. So there's a part of me that's really happy with that. You got a bomber fish. And there's a reason I call him Bomber now. Don't fool me twice. So, oh, absolutely. Exactly. Exactly. What do you call it? An ash catcher. It's an ash catcher, I think is one of the names we have for it here. So, now on that note, I did say I would do some Weird Al and stuff, more Weird Al for you, but I'm going to do just another little silly song off this list because today's all about musical happy places. One of my musical happy places, and this is not necessarily the happiest of songs, but this is definitely my musical happy place, is Sweeney Todd. So I'm going to sing some Sweeney Todd. Where's my lyrics? Sorry, I have them here all ready to go in my 51 billion tabs of songs. Okay, so a lot of you may or may not know Sweeney Todd. So look, the whole reason for this particular theme of the music happy places was for me to kind of sing a lot of my favorite songs to people and talk to people about what their favorite music is. And we all have things we really like we all like Weird Al and Monty Python and silly things. And, you know, there are certain songs that just put us in a really, really good mood. One of the ones that is on my top 5 music happy places is Sweeney Todd. My top 5 are Deep Purple, Jethro Tull, Tom Waits, usually Pink Floyd or King Crimson, depending on the two of them, and Sweeney Todd, anything ska. They're my absolute happiest places. And then there's, you know, goes on to the Metallica and other things like that as well. But one of my main ones is Sweeney Todd. So I'm going to do the Ballad of Sweeney Todd on my own. I rewrote this for COVID as an arts project in my degree, and I will sing that to you at some point too. And I made it all about COVID. So I will do that for you in the future. But here we go. This is a little Sweeney Todd. Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. His skin was pale and his eye was hard. He shaved the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again. He trod a path that few have trod, did Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. He kept a shop in London town, of fancy clients and good renown. And what if none of their souls were saved? They went to their maker impeccably shaved. By Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. Swing your razor high, Sweeney, hold it to the skies. Freely flows the blood of those whom are alive. His needs were few, his room was bare. A lavado and a fancy chair, a mug of suds and a leather strop, an apron, a towel, a pail and a mop. For cleanness he deserves a nod. Does Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. Inconspicuous Sweeney was, quick and quiet and clean he was, black of his smile, under his words. Sweeney heard music that nobody heard. Sweeney pondered and Sweeney planned, like a perfect machine he planned. Sweeney was smooth, Sweeney was subtle, Sweeney would blink and rats would squattle. Sweeney, 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 Sweeney! Bum 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 bum. Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. He served a dark and a vengeful God. What happened then? Well, that's the play, and he wouldn't want us to give it away. Not Sweeney, not Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street. Bum, 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 bum. Boo! Okay, so that's me in my happy, happy place, and you'll very rarely hear me singing Sweeney Todd, but I would every time if I could. I love it with a passion. So there you go. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Let me know if my audio peaked at any stage as well. So, and Angela Lansbury's the only version of it, and I am 100% with you, and I had this conversation with someone the other day. Tim Burton's Sacrifice, that movie, the best definitive version has Angela Lansbury playing Miss Lovett and Len Cariou in the lead as Sweeney Todd. It was like the original, it's like the version. We had a copy of that on tape. I have seen so many versions of Sweeney Todd. I've been in one myself, like on a really amateur level. I've seen the Australian Opera do it, which is the best one I've ever seen. I have probably seen 20, 30 productions of Sweeney Todd over my life. I love it. It's like one of my real happy places. And I love getting my operatic style singing on, if that makes sense. So that's normally a chorus and 4 people singing that. I did all the parts myself. And I do love my Sweeney Todd. And if you do like it, I'll do a little bit more later on too. So if anyone has any particular songs they like, everyone really likes the Priest song, which is about turning people into pie. You know. The problem with poet is, how do you know it's deceased? Stick to priest. That one. So a lot of us will, yep, that'll definitely wake you all up. So on that note, Pug will still be doing what he's doing, and I'm going to balance that with a really fun, silly song. And I know there's a lot of us that like this. So, Sapine, I haven't done this one for you for a little while, and I know you like this. I know Vivian really likes this one too. And I think there's probably a lot of you that like this older style too. So we're going to play a little round of Name the Song. So I'm either going to sing little excerpts of shows, tunes, things that have been in movies, TV, commercials, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing a little bit of each of these until someone picks what it is, and then I'm going to move on to the next one. So here's number 1. Raindrops on roses and whispers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzels with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad. I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Okay, can anyone name the movie? So that's the game. Either, if it's not obvious, the name of the song, the name of the movie, musical, TV show, anything like that. So moving on to number 2. I'll give you a clue on this one. This is a British television show, this one. And this song is about jumping up and down in a bouncing castle. My previous dog, Zoe, was obsessed with tiny little tennis balls, and we used to call them Bouncy Bouncy, and this was her song. And even if you said the word or sung the song, she'd come running. So here we go. So this is Name the TV show. Bouncy, bouncy, oh, such a good time. Bouncy, bouncy, shoes all in a 9. Bouncy, bouncy, everybody somersault, somersault, summertime. Everyone sing along. Bouncy, bouncy, oh, such a good time. Bouncy, bouncy, white socks slipping down. Bouncy, bouncy, stilettos are a no-no. Bouncy, bouncy, oh, bouncy, bouncy, oh. Every time I bounce, I feel I touch the sky. So there we go. Mighty Bush. Oh, my God, Sarah, I knew I loved you. I have so many Mighty Bush songs I don't do. I love you. See, we do share musical taste more than you realise. Okay, so for the non-UK people, let's try this one. So we're jumping to a co-collaboration. This is more, it was on HBO, this particular one. And let's see if any of you can pick this one.
And I'm the last person to know that movie.
Hello. You're back. Hello, I was playing Pick the Song game while you were gone. So Sound of Music, definitely. How did you go? Did you get what you needed to done?
Yeah, both buyers came at the same time, so that worked out for me. But there's just one more. I don't know when they're coming.
Nice. Well, do you want to do one as well? So I know you are. That's why it impresses me that you know the Mighty Bush, because that's a British show. So, what did you And I'd love to sing a lot more Mighty Bush songs, and the only reason I don't is because a lot of people don't know them. Like I know the Soup song off by heart. I love a lot of Mighty Bush. Did you want to sing one, or are you getting stuff organised?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
I can fit around you. So
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
And just on the Spoonful of Sugar, that song is I want a little sugar in my bowl. I want a little sweetness down in my soul. I could stand some loving, oh so fine. I need some sugar. I need some. Can't remember the next word, but that's Nina Simone is the Little Sugar in My Bowl song. So that's the Sugar Soup song. Would be that one. A spoonful of sugar. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. That's the one you're thinking of, and I will add that to my list. Pug, I'm going to put you on full screen because I know you're sort of time juggling. So what were you going to do for us?
I'm going to do Tom Petty, Free Falling.
Oh, hell yeah. You do Tom Petty really well.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm going to mute. Thanks, love. All yours.
Thank you. That was great singing, by the way, Violet. I mean, that's your zone, the fun songs, upbeat, happy. You sing them really well. loves Jesus and America too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses and her boyfriend too. It's a long day living in Reseda. There's a freeway running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy for breaking her heart, and I'm free. Free falling. Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. All the vampires walking through the valley move west down Ventura Boulevard, and all the bad boys are standing in the shadows. All the good girls are home with broken hearts, and I'm free. Free falling. Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. I wanna glide down over Mulholland. I wanna write her name in the sky. I wanna free fall out into nothing. Gonna leave this world for a while, and I'm free. Free falling. Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. And I'm free. Free falling. Am free. Free falling. Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. Yeah, I'm free. Free falling. Did you hear the dog slurping water towards the end?
A little bit, but I like that. I like the sound effect of that. That was there you go. I really, really, really like that. You did really well. And everyone was saying free the pug.
I
Free
gotta
the
go.
dogs.
My phone's ringing.
It's
The last
hilarious.
person's here. I'll be right back.
Okay, you go do what you need to do, love. Just really quickly, because I'm going to do a share, and the reason I mentioned Rosa de Lejos is it's actually a South American soap opera that my mother, who is Italian, used to watch because it was on SBS television in Australia. And she used to watch it, I think, more because of the language side of it. And when we went to South America, we actually went to see Rosa de Lejos' house and everything like that when we were in when we were there. So I was just curious because all of a sudden my brain went, oh, actually, maybe you know what I'm talking about. But it's very much on the novella side of things, which was very much not my cup of tea. Different version of soap opera, I suppose. So on that note, I'm going to do another really quick share, and when I come back from this, so I do have a few more shares lined up. If I don't get through them all in this stream, I'll start up again with them on the next stream. Sorry, I nearly sent my mic flying then. So I'm just going to do a quick share now of Mike's from Rhodey's Jam Cave. So this was a video they did in the, what am I doing? Here we go. This is a video they did in the last couple of days. So I've put a copy of the link in the chat here for everyone as well. So I'll quickly mute up. This was really, really cool. So this is Mike from Rudy's Jam Cave.
Million miles away, your signal in the distance, to whom it may concern. I think I lost my way, getting good at starting over every time that I return. Then sat and watched them burn. I think I found my place. Can't you feel it growing stronger, little conqueror? Learning to walk again. I believe I've waited long enough. Where do I? See, I've waited long enough. Where do I begin? For the very first time, don't you pay no mind. Free again to keep alive, a moment at a time, but still inside, a whisper to a riot, to sacrifice, but knowing to survive, the first to climb, another state of mind. I'm on my knees, I'm praying for a sign, forever, whatever, I never want to die, I never want to die, I never want to die, I'm on my knees, I never want to die, I'm dancing on my grave, I'm running through the fire,
There you go. Sorry, my computer had a little tanty behind the scenes while I was trying to end, which to me is a sign that the twilight zone's hitting too. So, how are you doing, Pug? Have you still got more people coming round? Or, oh,
No,
my
no, no.
pleasure,
I'm
you
done.
rock.
Done. That was freaking awesome. Was that an original?
No, that was a Foo Fighters cover, that one. So it was
Okay,
a
okay.
cover. Let me tell you what it was a cover of. Sorry, give me 2 seconds because I put it in the chat. The name of the song was Walk by the Foo Fighters. So
Yeah, I never heard of that
um,
one. I know like Everlong, that one.
I'll put another copy in the link for everyone just in case. So I'll just put that there as well, just in case anyone missed it, because sometimes the chat moves really fast, and you go to get the link, and it's already like,
I'll be back
shot
in
up
10
the top
seconds.
somewhere.
The sun's in my eyes. I gotta close my blinds, but I'm ready.
Perfect, because I was going to do last round, so go do what you need to do. I'll sing a song quickly when Pug comes back, just because I need to make a couple of calls and stuff, but we're going to come back and do another stream, so this will just be, we'll end pretty close to the 2 hour. We'll probably go maybe 2.25 by the time we both finish our last round, and we'll come back and do more later on too. So on that note, I haven't done any Australian songs, which is reticent of me. So I'm going to do, one of my music happy places is definitely In Excess. And I love In Excess. So this is one of the earlier ones off the album, which I bought on cassette back in the time, called The Swing. So here we go. Well, it's a swing like a pendulum. It marks the moments as the years go by in an innocent phase. The swing into Never Never Land. There was a darkness like an old friend that stretched and crawled up the wall into my life, into my destiny, into my desire. It's a swing like a pendulum. So look behind you when the race is run and the winner is named. The swing into Never Never Land. There was a darkness like an old friend that scratched and crawled up the wall into my life. Well, it's a swing, yeah, it's a swing like a pendulum. Between the moments and between the lines, there is nothing to hide. The swing into Never Never Land. There was a darkness like an old friend that scratched and crawled up the wall into my life, into my destiny, into my desire. The swing like a pendulum. It's a swing like a pendulum. It's a swing. So there we go. That is The Swing by In Excess, one of my favourites of theirs. That's from the earlier 80s. So I know a lot of us do know In Excess. So it's one of those ones that, oh, my pleasure. It's one of those artists I'm discovering that a lot of people know. So, and I always like to sing the Aussie stuff. You're back. Hello, welcome, Pug.
You're in the fuck yeah zone, by the way.
Awesome. That makes me happy. And someone's, you know how you were saying the other day that you wanted to learn how to speak Australian?
Mm-hmm.
You just did, mate.
Yeah, it involves a lot of cuss words, exactly.
And look, Pug said this to me one day, and this sums it up perfectly. And I'll be honest with you, it's absolutely spot on. Pug said this to me. He said, I've noticed you in streams. When there's Americans and other people around, you never curse. But the second another Australian comes in, it's like you speak another language and you just start cursing and swearing away. And it's the truth. Here we go. So we've just had another Aussie come in. How the fuck are you, mate? Is what we'd normally say. Hello, Les. Good to see you. Les is in Melbourne like I am as well. Les is also another member of the Metalhead hippie community as well. So hello to you, Les. And Les actually probably is laughing at the time because he knows exactly what I mean. I'm very eloquent with everyone else. Put me around Aussies, not so much. So on that note, love, you're
Good to see you,
back.
Les.
Did you? It's up to you, and I know you might get a knock on the door and anything, so we can
I'm
be
all done
time
with the
dependent.
knocks, but if you're gonna come out on the 2-hour mark, I got other things to do too, so I'll do like, if I can do 2, and then I'll.
Yeah, I was
that'll
going
be
to say
enough
do a
for me.
double because that works really well if you do a double,
Okay.
and then I can end on another song, and then that'll be us, and we'll come back. Well, I'll come back later on for another
Great.
one.
I'll do a cover and
Pug
I'll
will.
do an original. All right.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to mute.
All right. Thanks. It's another Who song called "Behind Blue Eyes." I may choke on the bridge. I hate bridges. No one knows what it's like to be a bad man, to be a sad man behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded, to telling only lies. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. No one knows what it's like to feel these feelings like I do. And I blame you. No one bites back as hard on their anger. None of my pain and woe could show through. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. When my fist gets cracked it open before I use it and lose my cool. When I smile, please tell me some bad news before warm, let me wear your coat. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the pug man behind brown eyes. All right, I'm gonna go straight into the next one. I won't switch headsets, but this is my last one. I gotta end with this one. The Narcissist song. Why not? All right, here we go. One more hash mark on my list. Yeah, baby, you won't be missed. It's true, I cared about you, but I cared about me too. I got a heart like you do. Sometimes I'm cold. I'm not a narcissist, I'm an asshole. I'm just an asshole. I don't need any friends, they burn me in the end. I don't need your fucking help, I'm better off myself. You don't see what I see, don't believe what you're told. I'm not a narcissist, I'm an asshole. I'm just an asshole. I'm just an asshole. Ooh, yeah, I'm just an asshole. When you had anxiety, I smiled and rolled my eyes. When you walked out on me, I smiled and waved goodbye. I got a heart like you do. Sometimes I'm cold. I'm not a narcissist, I'm an asshole. I'm just an asshole. I'm just an asshole. Ooh, yeah, I'm just an asshole. One more hash mark on my list. Yeah, baby, you won't be missed. Okay, I'm back.
That was awesome, Punk. I love that. I love
Thank
that.
you. Thanks.
And you made Sarah really happy because she was hoping you were going to do the Narcissus song too, and you did. So you definitely picked the right song.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys like that.
Yeah.
Remember, originally I wrote it as a joke, and like it sat around for months because I didn't ever plan on like singing it.
Well, they're often the
live
best
or
ones,
anything.
like his Shark Attack song, It's one of those ones. Or my Toilet Paper Apocalypse song. They just don't go away.
Thanks. If it's okay with you, I'm just going to take a quick minute to say bye to everybody,
Yeah,
but I'll
please
still be
do.
in the chat while you close out and do your closing songs or whatnot. Thank you, Tom and Roadies and My Flock and Nevaeh. Always great to see you. Hope the fish are okay. Epiphonia, one of the legends that's in here. And El Rey loves that song. Thanks, El Rey. Good to see you. Roke, appreciate you. Tom, Violet, thanks for all the kind words. And I love your emojis, Violet, like the dog ones too. They're awesome. Roadies, and I think I'm just repeating names at this point, but yeah, I'll be in the chat. Thank you so much, Violet. And if you stream later, there's a good chance I'll join.
Awesome. Sounds good. Thank you very much. And you were awesome tonight. And
Thanks, likewise.
Happy doing whatever it is you're doing out there. So.
Yeah, some of those notes I couldn't always type in the chat, but I was listening all the time. Some of those notes you're singing are just mind blowing. So keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And on that note, and it did come up earlier, I just want to give another thanks to Jeff from Metalhead Hippie and to Ian and Francis from the Padded Pedal Room for an extensive sound check to get me onto the Whale show, which has enabled me to let the big notes out, which is really good. So I have to give them a lot of the thanks for that too. So, on that note, everyone, we are going to end. I'm going to do one more song for us. I do apologize. I always feel bad when people come in just as we're ending too, but I will come and do a stream later on, and we will go from there. But what I'm going to do, because we were talking about Weird Al and I went off on a sidetrack. So the first Weird Al I bought was on cassette back in the 80s, and this was one of the songs off it, and this is Poker's on 45, and it's a medley of a lot of 70s songs, really. So I'm going to do it complete with Weird Al's silly voices as well, exactly as he would do it. So here we go. This is the one that I probably know more than anything, and I don't sing it often. So here we are, Poker's on 45. They tell us that we lost our tails, evolving up from little snails. I say it's all just wind and sails. Are we not men? We are Devo. Are we not men? Devio. Smoke on the water, a fire in the sky. Bum 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 bum. Smoke on the water. Bum 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 dum bum 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 dum. I'm a boy, I'm a man, well, I'm your mother. I'm a one-night stand, am I bi? I'm your slave, I'm a little girl when we make love together. Hey, 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 Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, then you can start to make it better, 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 yeah. LA woman, you're my woman. Got my mojo rising, Mr. Mojo rising. Hey, in the Garden of Eden, honey, don't you know that I love you? In the Garden of Eden, baby, don't you know that I'll always be true? Hey, Joe Banana, where you going with that gun in your hand? Bum, 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 bum. Hey, Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? Bum, 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 bum. Gonna shoot my old lady. Bang! I'm caught a messing round with another man. Bum, 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 bum. Yodel, yodel, hoo, yodel, yodel, hoo, yodel, yodel, hoo, yodel, hoo, yodel, yodel, hoo, yodel, yodel, hoo, yodel, yodel, hoo, yodel, hoo. I'm an ordinary guy burning down the house. Boom, 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 boom. I'm hot-blooded, check it and see. I got a fever of 103. Come on, baby, you do more than dance. I'm hot-blooded, hot-blooded. Every breath you take, bah. Every move you make, bah. Every bond you break, every step you break, I'll be watching you. Darling, you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time. But you gotta let me know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Should I stay or should I go? But it's alright now. In fact, it's a gas. But it's alright. Jumping jack flash, it's a gas, gas, gas. People try to put us down, talking about my generation just because we get around. Talking about my generation, things they do look awful cold. Talking about my generation, hope I die before I get old. Talking about my generation, this is my generation. Talking about my generation. There you go. So that is the Pokers on 45. Sung accordion style by Weird Al to end you all on tonight, which is a little bit of fun. I hope you all like that. I do like the really silly stuff. And I haven't done that one for a long time. So oh, you know what? You're on. Give me 2 seconds because I nearly sung it earlier and this is one of my favorite songs in the world. So I'll tell you what, I'll do a little bit of it for you now. And when I come back later, I'll do the whole one with the backing track as well because it goes for 13 minutes. So here you go. This is actually, I met Ian Gillan, okay? I walked into a wall in front of him when I was 16 years old and he reached his arm out and went, "The toilet's that way, love," and was so nice to me. I've always loved Deep Purple. I've had a major passion for them my whole life. I'm like they're number one on my favourite song list. And this is my favourite song of theirs along with Lazy. I love singing Fireball as well. But this is probably my favourite one to sing. So on that note, here is, I'll give you at least one repetition of it because it does go on for 13 minutes. And when I come back later, I'll do the proper one with backing track for you. So here we go. Sweet child in time, you'll see the line that's drawn between good and bad. See the blind man shooting at the world, bullets flying, oh, taking toll. If you feel bad, oh Lord, I bet you have, and you've not been hit, oh, by flying lead. You better close your eyes, oh, bow your head, wait for the ricochet. Ha ha, 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 and it goes on for about 13 minutes. So I'm going to leave that there. I will do the proper version with all the backing tracks because that's like, I'll get lost and go in that one forever and a day. So thank you, Rogue, for the recommendation because you couldn't have asked for a better song. I can do You Lazy really quickly. So here is the other one I love singing more than anything, which is Lazy. This one goes for about 6-7 minutes because it's got quite a lot of instrumental in it, which is brilliant. But when it's just as a cappella, it doesn't take so long. So here you go. This is one last song for you, and I will start up with Deep Purple when I come back. So here we go. This is Lazy. Lazy, just stand back, yeah, yeah. You're lazy, just stand back. You don't want no money, you don't want no bread. If you're drowning, you don't clutch no straw, no, no. If you're drowning, you don't clutch no straw. You don't want to live, you don't want to cry no more. Well, my trying ain't done no good, no, no. I said my trying ain't done no good. You don't make no effort, no, not like you should. Lazy, you just stand back, yeah, yeah. Lazy, just stand back. You don't want no money, you don't want no bread. So that's where that one ends, and it goes on for a while. So, Machine Head is a masterpiece. I agree with you. One of the greatest albums ever written. I do agree with you. There was another comment here just on the organ and look, John Lord, who played the Hammond in it, was phenomenally good. He wrote a piece for Deep Purple and the London Philharmonic Orchestra, which was spectacular, like spectacular. I love Deep Purple for a reason. I believe no one can scream and sing like Ian Gillan out of Deep Purple. I love Metallica. I love a lot of these other ones, but for me, the definitive heavy metal screamer that does it still being able to sing is Terry Gillan. There's no one like him. So Ian Gillan. So what am I talking about? Ian Gillan out of Deep Purple. So on that note, it's a sign that I'm getting a bit tired too because I start missing my words up. So I've definitely got Deep Purple, Machine Head. And I know of all of the things I used to play on the bass, I still remember Ramble On by Led Zeppelin, quite a few of the Deep Purple simple bass lines like Black Nights, super easy and stuff like that. And I still remember Sanitarium from Metallica, nothing else. The rest will slowly start to come back, but that's the sort of stuff that I used to like playing, a mix between that and classical, depending on where I was. So there you go, concerto for band and orchestra in 3 movements. You know what I talk of then. So, look, I love my Deep Purple, and I promise I'll do more because these were the things I used to do a lot more of. And to be honest, before I came into the metalhead hippie community, a lot of people didn't really understand or appreciate it or know it, if that makes sense. So I kind of stopped singing a lot of it. So I will definitely make an effort to sing you a lot more Deep Purple. I used to do at least a song as a warm-up every stream. You know, I love them. And I've probably got 15 Deep Purple songs, 15 Jethro Tull songs, 15 Tom Waits songs, 20 Simon and Garfunkel songs. I've got a lot of this stuff. I just love singing. King Crimson, I love singing. Anything Pink Floyd, I love singing. Anything ska, I love singing. A lot of Zeppelin, I do a lot of Queen. I do a lot of that sort of stuff as well. That's sort of my bread and butter. I guess between that and the choral stuff is where I spend a lot of my background time. And Epi, if you want to do any Deep Purple, Them and King Crimson. I'm hoping I find people to collaborate all of Deep Purple with me. I would love to do as much Deep Purple as humanly possible. I really would. Um, so exactly. And look, you'll appreciate for this as well. My name's Violet. I wasn't born with the name Violet too. My business when I had a crystal shop was called Violet Flame. I've always had Deep Purple blood. I did a school project when I was 13 on Deep Purple. I love them so much. Like they've always been one of my major them and Jethro Tull. And then I discovered Tom Waits. And then, and I think they're some of the best lyricists and I love what they do. And they are very close to classical music in a lot of what they do, but with that kind of different edge. And the child got its time. Yep, got in time. Exactly. And I know you'll love that sort of stuff because there's been a few you've heard. Like I love singing Fireball. Fireball's really fun. That's one of those big voice songs. So, and long intro for Lazy, like about 3.5 minute intro for Lazy. And it really only repeats that bit a couple of times. So, and look, Child in Time comes out as 13 minutes. So, and it's worth every minute of it for me. It's like brilliant. So, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Sarah. Look, thank you everyone for being here. I'm going to have to quickly disappear because I have to return a phone call and I will be back later on. I know Pug has, and King Crimson I have a passion for as much as, if not more so than Pink Floyd. And I love singing King Crimson, so we'll talk more about it next time. I'll do because King Crimson are on my favorite artist list, and this is what this music happy. Elephant Talk I love. That's a real one of mine, and I quote from that a lot. So that's all about the different ways of speaking. These are words that begin with a D this time: dialogue, diatribe, dissension, declamation, double talk, double talk. We're going to get on very well, and and Ian Anderson I saw when I was 16 years old in the form of Jethro Tull, which completely changed my life. And Jethro Tull are probably my favorite. If I had to pick one band of everyone, it's probably Jethro Tull. I have to say it's probably my favorite of everyone. No, that's not right. I've decided on my favorite band. My favorite band is actually Ozomartley, which are a band out of LA. Are my absolute favorite band ever. But they're not on my favorite to sing list, ironically. So I will download that. Oh, it's okay, love. And as with all of this stuff, Nevaeh, you just hang in the background when you can. You interact when you can. We just appreciate you being here in whatever capacity. And remember, we all live in different time zones. We all have lives. Sometimes we can drop in for a while. Sometimes we can hang out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Sometimes we go, months without seeing people and then they turn up again. We're never going to be like, where have you been for 2 months? We're just happy to see them. And it's the same way with us. We all have lives. And it's very much meant to be kind of a lounge room where you can drop in when you can. If you can hang for a while, great. If not, great. And that's kind of how it all goes. So, and that's one of the reasons I keep the music moving a lot too, because we have a bit of chat in between and it works well for people when you want to listen to it in the background as well. So on that note, I do apologize not saying goodbye to you all personally, though I do hope to see you all later on. It's been a fantastic stream. And until then, night, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Until later this evening or later this afternoon. Bye.